Welcome on in to another day of Bethesda Big Train Baseball. I'm Allie Navarrete per usual, but I've got Jacob Cheris back on the call with me this afternoon. My partner Nick is out, but Jacob did such an awesome job earlier this week when Nick was out as well. So I'm excited to have you back, Jacob.
Yep, I'm excited to be back. Back in the nation's capital for the final time. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous day. I know the last couple of days it's been either pouring rain or extremely hot. So we're going to see if the big train can get 4 straight wins today. They're coming off a pretty dominant performance the other night against the Braves. Yeah, I was blanking. And yeah, we're going to see if they could carry that momentum into today.
Yeah, the train got a day off yesterday due to some heavy weather, so they were supposed to play the Braves at home, but that will be a doubleheader next Friday. 1 second, sorry.
Yeah, it's this Friday.
Cool. So this Friday, but, trying to beat the Grays for another time this season. The Grays have not taken down the train, unfortunately, for DC. They are last in the league at 7-17. Train lead the league at 18-5. So Grays looking to make one last push on their home turf, but literally turf. This is a turf field. But we'll see what happens. But I'm excited. It's, like you said, a beautiful day.
Yeah. And the last time the Big Train were here, they almost lost to the Grays.
Oh, my gosh.
It was a come-from-behind win in the top of the 8th, I believe.
I think it was the top of the 9th.
Yes, it was the top of the 9th. I'm looking at the box score
yeah.
now. Big Train was down 4-0, 3-0, and they scored 3 runs after scoring 1 in the top of the 6th.
Yeah.
So don't count out the Grays, even though they are last in the league. You just never know. But I think with the better Big Train team now, it should be hopefully more of a, I don't want to say easy win, but you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. On the mound for the Grays is Kai Cummings. First pitch into Luke Nowak, a ball, and we're off in the field for the Grays. It's Malice behind the plate. The outfield is Barrett in left, Blancato in center, Thomas in the right. Second pitch to Nowak, another ball, count 2-0. In the infield, Harper at first, Vandenberg at second, Detman at short, and Buford at third. Camphausen the DH. As usual, again, that's Luke Nowak at the plate first for the train. Swung on there. Count moves to 2-1.
Nowak, he's been a really good leadoff man since he's come in. I remember in his first game at Olney, he had a leadoff single, so he's been really excellent. The native out of ECU.
That one fouled off toward the third base side, so count evens, 2-2 to Luke Nowak.
In that come-from-behind win against the Grays, he was 2 for 4.
Yeah, he's been very consistent. He had a streak for a while of 2 hits per game. The 2-1, again, popped up, tracking over the third baseman. Can't get there in time. It'll land in foul territory. And 2-2. The count will remain.
There's also some Little League games behind us.
I know. The Washington Nationals Youth Academy is busy today. Lots of people. There are 2 fields behind the main one that obviously the trainer playing on, and there's games going on at both. So
I'm concerned about the amount of foul balls that are going to go onto those fields and interrupt those games.
Seriously. Count now full to Nowak after that ball from Cummings. Cummings sets the windup, the pitch to Nowak, and he'll take it for ball 4. So Luke Nowak going to head to first on a walk. One batter, one runner on.
Good start for the Big Train. Good patience from Nowak. And that's normally what he's really good at. He doesn't swing at a lot of bad pitches.
Train all around, I would say, batting-wise, are really good at reading the pitches and exercising a lot of patience, pushing their at-bats. First pitch to DM Jefferson, a ball. Jefferson, unfortunately, a bit cold the other night in that big win over the
Braves.
The Braves, yeah.
Well, you know what? The last time he was here, I believe he made his big train debut at this barn, and he hit a ginormous 2-run home run to put it back. So, familiar sights for DM Jefferson.
Second pitch to him, a ball. Yeah, this is where he hit a home run. I remember also talking to him and Jason Schiavone, who played for St. John's College High School in Bethesda. They played their high school state DC championship at this field, so it's pretty cool that they could come back and play here and reminisce a little.
Yeah.
Third straight ball. They're going to try and get Nowak out at second, and they do. Luke Nowak looks shocked at that call, as am I.
Yeah.
But he's going to be out at second, and that'll be the first out for the Train.
It looked like he beat the tag, but I guess I thought he came off the bag. I didn't see him come off the bag. I mean, he's overslid it, but I saw his hand still on it. So yeah.
So Nowak going to be caught stealing, but Jefferson a 3-0 count. Cummings now with an out under his belt thanks to his infield. The 3-0 to DM, way high, above the glove of Malice. Excuse me, scoreboard was incorrect. Count now 3-1, so that was the third ball. Cummings readies the 3-1. That one popped up high. Foul. DM Jefferson with the full count now. Back-to-back full counts here for Kai Cummings. The 3-2. Low for ball 4. So back-to-back walks, and the Train have a runner on base again.
Let's try this again, shall we? And Jefferson's got good wheels.
Yeah,
so.
Jefferson does. So does Nowak. So again, not completely agreeing with that call, but DM Jefferson, very, very good base runner, and he's got an excellent hitter at the plate now in Emilian Pitre.
I was just about to say that. Yeah.
Great minds think alike.
Yep. Pitre's been really solid.
Yeah. First pitch to him, lays down the bunt single, fair. Jefferson going to advance, and Pitre going to be safe at first as well after Cummings almost trips over trying to make that throw. Well-placed bunt from Emilian Pitre. Now 2 runners on for the Train.
He completely wiped. It just took a misstep, and even though that was even Pitre with a little smile on his face, good bunt overall. He just misplayed. Just took a big misstep. The field must be slippery after, all the rain we've gotten these past couple of days.
Yeah. I mean, I think the Grays did play last night against the Crop Dusters because this is a turf field. So they are allowed to play on it because I don't think it gets quite as wet as grass, obviously. But could still be a little wet. Peyton Schultz at the plate now. First pitch to him, a ball.
Speaking of Peyton Schultz, if you haven't checked out the new TikTok, his name
really
gets mentioned a lot.
Yeah, Catalyst Hot Dogs commented, they were like, dang, Peyton getting that shade. I was like, yeah. Yeah, that was a hilarious TikTok. Go check it out. We have more coming. Our new photographer, Anna Yuan, is excellent at video editing and has been helping with the TikTok. Peyton Schultz, that one flying out. Tracking back is the second baseman, Van Housen. He'll make the catch. Peyton Schultz was struggling with those fly balls at the Braves, and fortunately it seemed to continue. At the plate now is one of the newbies and one of our lovely national champions here in Bethesda, John Kramer from Ole Miss. Cummings, first pitch to Kramer, ball. Again, that's Pitre on first and DM Jefferson on second for the Train.
Kramer made an Ole Miss this past season, 14 plate appearances and batted .214. He struck out 6 times, but
I mean, seeing the field at all, out of at the school that won literally the College World Series is very impressive. Another ball to him. So, I mean, he'll look probably to establish himself as a more consistent player when he returns to Ole Miss in the fall. As are all these guys going back to their Division I schools. Cummings, the 2-0. That one popped up. Tracking back again is Vandhausen, the second baseman, but the right fielder will make the catch. That's Thomas in right field. And that'll be 3 outs. The train leave. Petre and Jefferson stranded. When we come back, it'll be Braden Jones, another national champion on the mound, and the DC Grays at the plate. Now it's the bottom of the first, and again for the train, that's Braden Jones on the mound. In the field for Bethesda this afternoon, that's Schiavone behind the plate. Sean Lane at first, Colton Hegwood at second, Emilian Petre at short, and Peyton Schultz at third. In the outfield, DM Jefferson in the left, Luke Nowak in the center, and John Kramer in the right. And at the plate, first for the Grays will be the left fielder, Diego Barrett.
Yeah, Braden Jones in his last outing against the Aces. There's no sugarcoating it. He struggled. 4 walks, gave up 2 runs and through 3 innings, and he faced 14 batters. That was not like Braden Jones.
First pitch, well hit by Barrett, but straight to Kramer for out number 1.
For his sake, he needs a bounce back performance.
Yeah. I believe he pitched in the All-Star game. So he has seen some action.
He was given the loss. Or, no, he wasn't given the loss. I'm sorry. The South or the North.
I think we were the North.
Yes.
Okay.
You're correct. He only pitched 1 inning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 1 inning.
Pretty well. Anyways, Jones' first pitch to Detman, swing and a miss. That's Brian Detman now from Georgetown at the plate, the shortstop. I mean, Jones looking better here.
Yeah.
He had just come back from Ole Miss during that Aces game. It was his first one back. He had just been, with the boys winning a natty, as he would say. The 0-1 finds the zone again. Ahead 0-2 now is Jones.
Maybe a little too much special water after. You don't blame him. You win a national championship. You work so hard.
I know. So cool to have 2 national champions on our roster now. The 0-2. Down looking is Detman. 3 pitches, 3 strikes for Braden Jones. That is the Braden Jones we know and love. 2 quick outs for the train.
Yeah, it's early, but terrific pitch. Unfortunately, we don't have replay capabilities. But I
wish we did.
I would love to see the slow motion behind the plate cam on that one. That was a nasty pitch from Braden Jones.
Yeah, now batting for the Grays is the center fielder, Blancato. First pitch fouled. Strike 1. Sam Blancato from Georgia Southern. The 0-1 to Blancato. That one hit hard. Tracking back is Kramer. And it's out of here. Home run, Sam Blancato. Grays take the lead 1-0, and after a fiery start from Braden Jones, Blancato makes something happen.
Great swing from Blancato. That was just we were just hyping up Jones. He was having such a good inning, but you know what? That's gonna happen. Blancato just got all of that ball. On the 0-1 pitch. So
yeah, I mean, again,
stuff like that's gonna happen.
First pitch, a ball to Max Harper, the first baseman. Braden Jones still has the 2 outs. It's just 1 run. Obviously, doesn't feel good to give up a homer, but he can rebound here. That one well hit right to Jones.
Oh.
He caught it immediately. So that'll be a quick 3rd out. The Grays take a 1-0 lead off the home run from Sam Blancato. When we come back, it'll be Sean Lane at the plate for Bethesda. Leading off here in the top of the 2nd for the big train, it's Sean Lane. Grays again now lead 1-0 after a home run from Sam Blancato, his 2nd of the season.
Yeah, we were just talking about before, we came back on. That was just a well-hit ball.
Yeah,
Nothing
simply
really
was.
Yeah. It's tough to tell from here, but it just looked like, Jones used his fastball and, right down the middle, and Blancato just got all of that.
Yeah, we were saying, like, Kramer and Nowak were kind of tracking back and kind of just gave up because it was just perfectly over the wall. The 1-0 to Lane. Another ball.
And home runs, again, another thing we were talking about, are rare.
Yeah.
In this league. And you know what? I think it's probably because of the wood bats.
Yeah, college guys aren't used to it. The 2-0 to Sean Lane. Swing and a miss. Count 2-1 now. I mean, and by this time, they've been hitting with wood bats for over a month. They're probably a little more used to it.
Oh, yeah. Compared to where they were at the start of the season, leaving guys stranded, constantly, it's been a lot better and a lot more fun to watch.
Yeah, a serious adjustment. 2-2 now the count to Lane. On deck will be Garrett Felix in the DH position, and then in the hole, Jason Schiavone.
That was one of the things that was so frustrating about watching this team early. They were squeaking out wins, but still leaving all these runners in scoring position. That couldn't happen. Reminded me so much of the Nationals.
Which is a team you don't want to be replicating at the moment.
That. Even though, when they were in the World Series, they struggle with that.
Full count pitch to Lane. Swing and a miss. Sean Lane goes down swinging. First K for Kai Cummings. It'll bring up Garrett Felix.
Good pitch there from Cummings. Just, a heater on a, looking a bunch of places. Was that a 3-1 pitch?
Just 3-2.
3-2, yeah. So just got to go fastball there.
Cummings readies to Garrett Felix. First pitch, swing and a miss. Count 0-1.
Kind of fooled him on that off speed.
Cummings, the 0-1 to Felix. Ball, count evens. Garrett Felix lower in this order than usual. He's in that DH position. He's all the way at number 7.
Yeah, ever since guys like Nowak, Jefferson, now Kramer, surprised honestly TJ Rogers isn't playing today. He's been playing well.
Yeah, he has. I mean, what I will say is last time we were at this field, and it did take until the top of the 9th, they brought in TJ to pinch hit.
That's right.
And that was the difference maker.
I believe he brought in the game-winning run.
I think he did as well. That one fouled back. Count 2-2 now. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see, again, now that we have such a deep roster, some pinch running, some pinch hitting. It usually happens. And even some direct substitutions. Coach Sal does that quite a bit. So you never know what this field could look like in a bit. The 2-2 high, ball 3. A lot of full counts here for Kai Cummings.
Felix was 0 for 3 yesterday. On July 8th.
That one way high, and Garrett Felix will take his base 3rd walk of the game for Cummings. Now it's Jason Schiavone at the plate.
You talk about a guy that's playing with a ton. He didn't play yesterday. You talk about a guy that's playing with a ton of confidence right now. Jason Schiavone's playing with tons of confidence after that home run that he had. Forget which.
Thursday against the T-Bolts.
Yeah.
So he's hit 2 home runs this season, 1 at the T-Bolts, 1 with the T-Bolts at our field.
He's batting .500 in the last 7 games, and it's the best among the team. So
first pitch, a ball. Cummings struggling to stay ahead in these counts. But yeah, Schiavone has been very good lately. He had a bit of a slump in the middle of the season, and I know we could see it. He was very, very frustrated by that. And eventually had a base hit, I think, in that 2-0 game against the Braves that kind of just sparked his offense again. Another ball to him. And since has just been rolling. I mean, I think that Braves game was frustrating for all the Big Train batters. It was a 2-0 loss. But they got their revenge on Friday. Cummings, the 2-0. Running is Garrett Felix, and a well-hit ball by Schiavone, but making the catch is the 3rd baseman, Buford. Flew right to him. Felix did not get there in time, so it'll be 2 outs and the inning will end.
I lost track of that ball. I'm like, where did that go? I'm like, the 3rd baseman caught it?
I know. It was a well-hit ball. Again, great contact from Schiavone, but right into the glove of Buford. So Train still down 1-0. As we enter the bottom of the 2nd. At the plate now for the Grays, leading off here in the bottom of the second, is Dane Camphausen, the designated hitter today for DC. Braden Jones going to look to continue throwing some heat. Did give up the 1 homer, but otherwise looked really good in the bottom of the first. First pitch from him, finds the zone, count 0-1. Some screams from the bullpen, oh my goodness. We are so close to the bullpen at this field. Again, we've told you before, but we're up on like a balcony, the 0-1 a ball. But it's right above the Big Train bullpen, so we get
I miss that guy in the stands. That was
the crazy
yeah. And then the players kept imitating him.
The 1-1 from Jones, some heat, count 1-2.
There we go. His fastball is so good.
So good. I'm wondering if we have a guy with the radar gun behind there today. I'll have to ask after the game. The 1-2 from Jones. Count evens, 2-2. Jones fires way high above the glove of Schiavone. Count now full.
I think he released the ball a little too early.
Yeah. Braden Jones, very talented pitcher, as you all know. He's a bit tough on himself, and the one complaint he's told us is that he really tries to limit the walks. In danger of one here, the 3-2. That one hit, grounded to Pitre. He'll throw it over to Lane. A nice catch from Sean Lane for the first out. He kind of whipped that one up.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Jones gets the first out, supported by his infield. And now it'll be Buford, the third baseman, for the Grays. First pitch to Buford. That one popped up foul. Right in front of us almost. Count 0-1.
If there's a time for it's not a press box, but a ball that comes to us, it's today, because we're not going to be coming back here.
I know. The 0-1 fouled back again, this time into the other game. We're going to have to grab it. Count 0-2.
I'm like, that's what I was worried about. Like, when I came here and all these other games are going on, I'm like, that's kind of a concern. Like, there's going to be a lot of foul balls that go there.
Jones, the 0-2. That one well hit by Buford deep into right center field. Running over is Nowak. Pushing for 2 is Buford, and he safely gets there. A nice extra base hit for Cam Buford.
Buford with that good speed rounding first. Perfectly placed ball, and Grays have something to work with again.
Yeah, runner in scoring position now, and it's Patrick Vandenberg, the second baseman, at the plate. He's batting .258 this year for DC. Jones, first pitch to Vandenberg. Again, well hit, this time to left center field. That one's grounded. Coming home is Buford, and pushing for 2 is Vandenberg. He'll make it safely, and an RBI double for Patrick Vandenberg. Grays lead 2-0.
Wow, Grays with a lot of momentum right now, swinging. I don't think, the defense can really do anything about that, they're starting to figure Jones out and what he brings to the table, and now the Grays have some cushion to their lead.
Yeah, that's the third hit today from Jones, the homer, and then the 2 doubles back-to-back from Buford and Vandenberg. First pitch, a ball now to Aaron Thomas, the right fielder who has hit a home run against the Train before at this field. I believe it was way early, one of the first home runs I remember seeing. The 1-0, strike, count 1-1. Jones, the 1-1, hits Thomas, so he'll take his base at first. And now it'll be Malice, the catcher, at the plate, and Braden Jones, unfortunately, just continuing to struggle here.
Yeah, if the bases get loaded, I would expect a mound visit.
Yeah.
His pitches aren't in good control right now. At least, on that one.
Yeah,
He's got to settle down.
Jones, a talented pitcher, has the potential to get himself out of this jam. That one swung on and missed, count 0-1, so a good start to Malice. It's now Vandenberg on second and Thomas on first for the Grays. Jones, the 0-1. Did he get contact? He did. Count 0-2. That one fouled back.
2 fastballs in a row for Jones.
Really needs the second out here. The 0-2. That one hit well into center field. Luke Nowak makes the catch. Runner's going to hold, and that's 2 outs.
So Jones went breaking ball on that one. And, I think, maybe they're starting to figure out when to swing at it, batter got swung on 2 fastballs, so if I'm Jones, I'd probably go off speed on the first pitch, and then I would probably maybe do 2 fastballs in a row, but, I'm not a pitcher, but, I mean, well, it just seems like a trend that's going on.
Yeah. Jones, first pitch to Barrett, a ball. We're back to the top of the order. The 1-0 to Barrett, another ball. Jones, the 2-0 pitch. Third straight ball from Braden Jones. A walk here would load the bases for the Grays. Try and fight back in this count. Jones down 3-0, fires, finds the zone. No quit, good stuff.
On a 3-0 count, you just want to, give him something. Just give him a strike because, it's unlikely that the batter's going to swing.
Yeah. Jones, the 3-1 to Barrett. That is ball 4. So Barrett going to take his base on a walk. Base is now loaded for DC. First walk of the game for Jones. Now it is Brian Detman. The shortstop went down looking in his last at bat. The only K of the game so far for Braden Jones. First pitch to Detman, hefty swing and a miss, count 0-1.
Good start again for Jones. It'd be huge if he could get out of this jam. The big train bat's gonna have to come up big in the bottom or top of the third.
Yeah, you're hoping if he gets out of this one, his offense can back him up. The 0-1 to Detman. That one hit, grounded to Pitre. Loses it a bit, loses it again. And Detman's going to reach first on an error. I believe it's going to go down as for an Emilian Pitre, and Vandenberg going to come all the way home. Grays lead 3-0.
Emilian Pitre, he rarely makes errors. He's such a good shortstop, and he's so good at getting in front of balls. I mean, I would imagine they score that as an error. He bobbled it twice.
Yeah.
That's not what you want. I mean, it's so early in the game, and as we know, Big Train is familiar with come from behind wins, but.
Yeah. Jones, 1-0 the count to Blancato. Sends it in, well hit. Sean Lane makes the grab, tosses it over to Jones, who'll take it to the bag himself. Blancato out at first. So that'll do it for the bottom of the second, but not before the Grays tack on 2 more runs, taking a 3-0 lead. So we enter the top of the third. Welcome back. Leading off here in the top of the third for the Big Train, it's number 9 in the order, second baseman today, Colton Hegwood.
Well, Hegwood's been a guy that's been in and out a lot.
First pitch to him, ball. Yeah, he doesn't play every night. When he does, usually in the infield. We've also seen him DH, and he's got some power at bat.
His last hit came on July 1st in that blowout loss against the Aces.
That one well hit, but right to left field. Barrett there to make the catch, out number 1. Now back to Luke Nowak.
If there's anyone that could get on base and, you know, you trust to get on base, it's Luke Nowak.
Yeah.
He's gotten on base so many times, and obviously a walk here. You don't want to chase. Game changer not uploaded.
First pitch to him, another ball. Cummings almost always starting behind. Haven't seen him throw a strike first. Cummings, the 1-0, another ball. Cummings, the 2-0 to Nowak. Third straight ball. Did get the full count to Nowak in the first at bat, but then was a walk. Cummings, the 3-0. That'll be a 4-pitch walk to Luke Nowak. He'll take his base at first again. DM Jefferson now at the plate. Fourth walk of the game for Kai Cummings. Little pickoff attempt to get things started. Nowak safe though.
Yeah, I mean, he stole last time, so maybe expect him to steal again, be aggressive on the base pass.
He was called caught last time.
Yep.
The 1-0, another ball. Don't know how I felt about that call, but
Cummings now up to 36 pitches.
fires to Jefferson, another ball. Cummings sets, winds up the pitch, finds the zone. So going to stay alive here against Jefferson.
Oof.
That they'll call ball 3, count 3-1 now.
From there it looked from
Yeah.
our vantage point, that looked borderline.
I was going to say that could have gone either way. We are at a weird angle, but
So maybe it was just outside.
the 3-1 to Jefferson, well hit down the first base side, but right to the glove. Get one at second. Was he out? No. DM Jefferson going to reach first safely. Cummings made his best attempt to get over to the first base bag after Harper moved off. A nice throw from Harper to
Vandenberg.
Vandenberg.
Patrick Vandenberg with that. Or no, he
I think
he
it was
didn't
the
have the
shortstop.
snag.
Detman. I think it was
Okay.
Harper to Detman, the shortstop at second. Either way, Luke Nowak out
That was just
there.
a heck of a play.
Yeah. Almost a double play, but not. Heat to start against Petre. Count 0-1. Jefferson, the only runner on now for the Train on first. Second pitch to Petre, low, a ball, telling Jefferson to hold.
You know, I don't know if it feels like the careless mistakes, you know, like stepping off the bag. Like, you know, when I watch professional baseball sometimes, like, those things don't really happen.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's a lot. I mean, yeah, granted, these guys are college kids, but.
That one hit to left field by Petre. Making the catch is Barrett, and that'll be out number 3. The Train still down 3-0. Yeah, I agree. I mean, these guys are college guys. They're learning, but there are definitely little things that, you know, they'll clean up eventually.
I'm just noticing, like, it happens more here than in, you know, professional baseball, obviously.
Yeah. So again, Train still down 3-0. When we come back, it'll still be Braden Jones on the mound for the bottom of the third. Max Harper at the plate now for the Grays. He's the first baseman. Braden Jones entering his third inning of work so far today. He's got 1 K, 1 walk, 3 hits, and 3 runs. That one well hit by Harper, fair down the first base side. It's going to go all the way back into the corner. Kramer gets his glove on it, but not in time, and that's going to be the fourth extra base hit today for the Grays and the third double.
Again, like, you know, outside of the, you know, Sal talked about being better defensively. That was just a great hit, put perfectly placed, good speed from Kramer to get in front of that and only get 2 on. But the Grays have been hitting the ball so well today.
Yeah.
So much for being the worst team in the league. They're not playing like it right now.
Not at all. Jones, one of the best pitchers in the league, too, so they've really got his number today. Camphausen at the plate now. Buford on deck. Second pitch, a ball. Count evens 1-1 to Camphausen. Jones, the 1-1. Another strike, now ahead 1-2.
Good pitch from Jones. Getting him on the inside corner.
The 1-2. Ball. Jones eyeing Harper out on second. He'll send in the 2-2. Down swinging. Gonna try and run forward as Camphausen. Schiavone gets to lane out at first. That'll be an out for Jones in his second K of the day.
Good off-speed pitch from Braden Jones. You know, so far he's been struggling to find that, but on that time he got him right in the dirt.
Yeah, good stuff from Jones to rebound after the hit from Harper. Now, though, he's got to face Cam Buford, the third baseman, who had a double in the last inning. Jones, first pitch to Buford, swing and a miss. Good stuff, count 0-1. A ball there, count 1-1 now. Jones coming into today had only given up 3 runs this season and 2 of them earned. He's at that basically exact same stat today, 3 runs, 2 earned. So not his best outing, unfortunately, for the Train. Another ball there. But again, the Train bats are going to have to back him up here.
Yeah.
They've been struggling. Kai Cummings just kind of getting them out. He's walked 4 guys, only given up 1 hit. The 2-1, well hit by Buford, but right to Peyton Schultz. And a 5-3 ground out will take care of 2.
Good play from Schultz. Good job by Emilian Petre backing him up in case that ball got past him. So far so good. The big Train in this half inning.
Yeah, definitely want to
This is what you want from Jones.
And definitely want to leave Harper stranded out there. He's got Vandenberg at the plate now, who hit an RBI double in the last inning. Gets off to a good start with a strike. Jones, the 0-1, a ball well protected by Schiavone.
Curious to see what pitch he goes with here.
The 1-1, high, ball 2. Vandenberg, not a batter who goes down easy. He's only struck out 5 times in his 30-plus at-bats this season. The 2-1 hit. Jefferson makes the catch, and that'll be out number 3. So after giving up a double to get started to Max Harper, the Grays can't back him up. He'll be left stranded out there, and Braden Jones escapes an inning for the first time scoreless today. Train still down 3-0. We'll look to come back on offense soon. leading off here in the top of the fourth as the Train try to get back in this one is Peyton Schultz. Kai Cummings still on the mound for the Grays, who have a 3-0 lead. First pitch to Schultz comes in for a strike. Not something we've seen Cummings do too much today, but now getting started with some heat.
Someone that's you know, in the league leaders for RBIs with 17, Schultz has struggled as of late. You know, only in his last 7, only batting .091.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's been a bit cold.
1 for 11.
Count 2-1. Yeah, lots of fly balls, which is how he got started today. The 2-1, another ball. So he's way ahead in this count here. Cummings fires. That one hit to Buford. He'll toss it over to Harper at first, and Schultz grounds out for the first out of the inning. Now it's going to be Kramer. John Kramer from Ole Miss, the right fielder for the Train. First pitch to him, hefty swing and a miss for strike 1. Cummings being a little more aggressive than we've seen him in the past couple innings.
Yeah, no, he's taking it quicker to wind up the pitches.
That one gets some contact. Swung on, count 0-2 now to Kramer. It's just Kramer's second game with Bethesda. Made his debut on Friday against the Braves. Don't believe he's recorded a hit yet. Again, only been like a game and a third, but that'll be a ball. The 1-2 evens the count, 2-2. That one high. On deck will be Sean Lane, who has Cummings' only strikeout today. The 2-2, well hit by John Kramer. Will it drop? It won't. Caught by the right fielder, Thomas. Back-to-back outs for Kai Cummings.
That's got to be frustrating. You know, that seemed like a ball that was probably going to drop. The Grays defense has been in the right place at the right time. You know, it's again, you can't count out the big Train considering how many come from behind wins they've had, but still, you just gotta get on base. Starts with 1.
Oh, some commotion in the game behind us. Sean Lane, first pitch of ball, count 1-0 to him. I'm wondering, like, how old these kids are. The 1-0 way wild, count 2-0. But yeah, I mean, I think the score was 3-0, and then we got the 1 DM home run, so it became 3-1, and then we ended up winning that one 4-3.
Yes.
With a push in the top of the 9th. So we're kind of on track for something similar if the Train can heat up later. But a 3-0 count to Sean Lane, so he might just take his base. The 3-0, another ball, a 4-pitch walk to Sean Lane, and that'll bring up Garrett Felix. 2 outs still, so it's crunch time. It's the 5th.
I'd love to see Garrett Felix, you know, do something here.
Yeah. Just going to say it was the 5th walk from Kai Cummings this afternoon. But yeah, I agree. I would love to see Garrett Felix heat up right here. First pitch of ball. He did walk in his last at-bat. That's something he does often. The 1-0 to Felix. 2-0 now. The 2-0, well hit by Garrett Felix, but Vandenberg right there in the infield gets it to Harper at first, and that'll be the 3rd out. Again, the Grays defense just doing exactly what it needs to do, backing up Cummings, and another scoreless inning for the Train, still down 3-0. Leading off in the bottom of the 4th for the Grays is Aaron Thomas, entering his 4th inning of work, still on the mound of Braden Jones. Did give up an extra base hit to get started in the bottom of the 3rd, but had a really good rebound. Continuing the streak with a strike to get started against Thomas.
48 pitches now for Jones.
The 0-1, swing and a miss, count 0-2.
That was filthy.
Yeah, he looked much happier coming off the mound in the bottom of the 4th than he did in the first 3, understandably. That one, low ball. Did he hold back the bat? He
No,
didn't.
he went.
He went. So down goes Thomas. And again, continuing a good streak of outs for Braden Jones.
Don't let the man get hot.
Yeah, seriously. Again, unsurprised to see him left in. They might take a lot of pitchers out in that situation, but not Braden Jones. Count 1-0 to get started here to Mouse.
We love talking to Braden after.
Yeah.
He's a character. A lot of guys on this team are great.
Yeah, they're really good interviews, a lot of them. For different reasons, too. Like, you have a pitcher like Ryan Sanders who gets so technical and tells you everything about the way he holds the ball and all this
Media
stuff. And
gold, yeah.
that one hit foul, count 2-1. And then you have Braden Jones, who's just, like, hilarious, and we'll tell it straight up. So, fun to get to talk to all of them. 2-1 the count to Malice.
Remember we said at the start, like when we were starting interview, I remember you said, some of these guys need media training.
No, don't. Well, like, I don't know. I can't imagine each one of them is getting so many interviews at college. That one, swing and a miss, count 2-2. And, like, so just as much as I need training to work on being the media, you know, this is good experience for them, too, to talk to people. And as they get more consistent playing time for their schools. That one way high, ball 3. They're going to be talking to more reporters, so I think it's good for
I'm
everybody.
just saying, like, you know, this is just a funny thing.
Yeah. And a lot of them have gotten a lot better. So it's been really fun. And I think also there's like a new level of comfort where you're talking to the same people every week. The 3-2, that one wild past Giovoni. So that'll be a walk, second of the game for Jones. Coach Lopez coming out to talk to Braden. Infield coming in as well for a little meeting.
No one's warming up in the pen.
Yeah. Owen's in the pen. Put Owen on the
Yeah.
mound. Lopez just going to talk to Braden, tell him to shake it off.
Sounds like someone's going out to the bullpen. I can't. Is that Caleb Waltz?
Yeah, but he kind of just walks all the time. I see him walking back and forth always. So I'm not sure if they'll
Well, the
bring
last
him
time
in.
Braden Jones was up, Todd Mazzocchi came in relief.
It's not his best performance.
No.
Jones going to stay on the mound, yeah, like we anticipated. Again, no one quite warming up in the pen yet. So it'll be Diego Barrett at the plate now for the Grays. 1 out, 1 runner on first. That's Malice.
If Bethesda can turn a Dello play ball here, that'd be huge.
Yeah, that'd be great. First pitch to Barrett. Ball. Jones, the 1-0. Strike, good stuff.
Oh, Barrett's frustrated. I saw him, like, you know, bang his bat on his cleats pretty hard. It's like, what the heck? But he clearly went.
Jones, the 1-1, hits Barrett on the back of the neck. Schiavone checking to make sure he's okay. And Jones struggling with control again. So that'll push Malice to second in scoring position now. And Diego Barrett going to take first. That's the second batter hit by Jones today. Still just the 1 out. Now it's Brian Detman, the shortstop. Went down looking in the first inning and then reached on that bobbling error from Emilian Pitre in the second. First pitch, a ball to him.
There's still no one warming up,
Yeah.
which I find kind of surprising.
Caleb looks like he might be
Yeah.
stretching, getting ready. We'll see. Yeah, it looks like it might be Caleb Waltz. Jones finds the zone. Count evens to 1-1. Yeah, I think it's Caleb. So we think we might be seeing Caleb Waltz come in for Braden Jones. If he can get out of this little jam here with 2 runners on. Shawnee tried to frame that one, but count 2-1.
Caleb Waltz only has 1 appearance. It was the makeup game.
I think he might have 2. I think he might have also played in the other Crop Dusters game that we haven't finished.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you might be right.
The 2-1. Again, a ball.
Yeah.
Count 3-1 now. Schiavone
Yeah,
really doing the work, but
He was given the loss. Walked 2, faced 4 batters.
okay. Because remember he started one of the Crop
That was the
Duster
first.
games.
That was the first Crop Dusters
Okay.
game that he finished. The 15-12 one. That one.
No, the final score was 15-14.
Oh,
It
no,
was
That's
crazy.
right. Yeah, point streak has it wrong.
The 3-1 fouled off, so count moves to full. Braden Jones really needs the out here. Do not want to load the bases for the Grays again.
63 pitches for him. So yeah, he's probably done. And as we see, Caleb Waltz has started his warm up.
Jones, the 3-2. That'll be low for a ball. And that'll be his third walk, and it'll load the bases for the Grays. Still just one out here in the bottom of the fourth. So now Malice on third, Barrett on second, Detman on first, and Sam Blancato at the plate, who did hit the home run to get the scoring started for the Grays. Jones, first pitch to Blancato, ball.
I think if he walks this batter,
They might bring Wolf in
yeah.
immediately. Yeah.
I'm curious just to see, why Jones is, not like his consistent self.
Yeah, this is the second performance we've seen from him that's been a bit off. He got off to such an incredible start early in the season. But last week at the Aces and today against the Grays, it's just not been his best stuff. Count 2-1 to Blancato. The 2-1 gets in the zone. There you go. Count evens 2-2. He's looking for that second out. Desperately needs it here with the bases loaded. The 2-2, a ball, another full count, back-to-back now for Braden.
It seemed like, throughout the day, he just hasn't had control of his off-speed. It's either been in the dirt, way up, way down, His fastball's been good, but...
The 3-2, chopped foul toward the DC first base coach. So count still full. Again, the Grays just 7-17, so in desperate need of something in the win column. They're last in this league and have not beaten the Train this season. The 3-2 from Jones, that one skying out to center field. Under it, no walk. Running home is Malice. He'll make it there. The runners at first and second will hold, but the Grays tack on another one, now have a 4-0 lead.
I was hoping that there was not going to be a pop-up in the outfield because there was only one out, and that with the base loaded, that guaranteed a run.
Yeah. So Blancato, the fly out to center sends home Malice. That'll be the fourth run for the Grays, and now with 2 outs, Max Harper is at the plate. He's got runners on first and second. First pitch to Harper, ball.
Harper 1 for 2 on the day so far.
Yeah, he had one of those extra base hits given up today by Jones, but was left out there as his teammates could not find a way to get on base. The 1-0 swinging down. Strike one. Barrett on second still and Detman on first. Another ball from Jones. Count 2-1. Again, coming into this game, Jones had only given up 3 runs on the season, 2 of those earned. He's tacked on 4 more and 3 earned today. Another ball. Schiavone protects it, pushing the count to 3-1, but no runners move.
But Matt, you know what? I would imagine after this batter, he's probably done.
Yeah.
That's what I would do, but.
Hopefully Braden can get that out here. The 3-1. A good pitch, but gonna be a ball. So base is gonna be loaded again for the Grays. That'll be the 4th walk for Jones. Harper going to take his base.
And that ties, he had 4 walks against the Aces, and that was a season high for him.
They're going to leave him on the mound, see if he can get himself out of this inning with just the 1 run. It's now Dane Camphausen at the plate. Camphausen 0 for 2, a 6-3 ground out, and a strikeout this afternoon. That one, Schvoni almost lost, but managed to hold it, so Barrett not going anywhere. Count 1-1. Jones fires, hits. Camphausen tosses his bat. He's in a lot of pain there. So Camphausen going to take his base, and that'll send home Barrett for another run.
And here comes Coach Sal.
Here comes Coach Sal. Yeah, unfortunately, it has just not been Braden Jones's afternoon. He's one of the most talented pitchers on this team, but can't make it happen. And that's his 3rd hit batter, and that one comes with a run as well. Caleb Woltz coming out to the mound. It's going to be the end of the day for Jones. And we'll take a quick break while Woltz warms up. Welcome back. That is Caleb Woltz on the mound now for Jones, facing Cam Buford, the 3rd baseman. First pitch of ball. Bases still loaded for the Grays. That's Detman on 3rd, Harper on 2nd, and Camphausen on 1st. Woltz going to look to get out of this inning. Sticky situation he's been set up in with the bases loaded, but gets Buford to swing there for strike 1.
Woltz, like we said, his only recorded appearance was the makeup Crop Dusters game in that, thriller ending.
Count 2-1 now. Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him. I believe he's recovering from some sort of injury because when we did see him start against the Crop Dusters, he was only allowed to pitch like 1 inning. The 2-1 finds his own, count 2-2.
I believe he's in the transfer portal.
Yeah, I think so too. Coming out of University of San Francisco, but I think he's looking to move.
freshman year, he redshirted and he didn't appear.
The 2-2 grounded to Schultz. He'll take it to the third base bag for the out. And Caleb Woltz gets the one out needed from Braden Jones. And when we come back, the Big Train Bats will look to make something happen. They've been scoreless, but with 2 more runs tacked on by the Grays, it's crunch time. Still on the mound, 5th inning for Kai Cummings. It'll be Jason Schiavone leading off for the Train as they look to mount some sort of a comeback down 5-0 to the Grays right now. First pitch to Schiavone. That one fouled down the third base side. Count 0-1. Again, Schiavone, one of the batters who's been hot recently for the Train. Can he make something happen here when his team really needs it? Cummings sets the windup and the pitch. Ball.
Good eye from Schiavone there.
Like you said earlier, Jacob, Schiavone batting .500 over the course of the last week. A homer, 2 RBIs. That one in the zone. Count 1-2 now. So Cummings really efficient today, taking care of the Big Train batters, but just the one strikeout to Sean Lane back in the top of the second. The 1-2 through the legs of Malice. Count evens.
Oh boy. Wind's starting to pick up.
The 1-2. Down looking goes Schiavone, and Cummings records his 2nd K of the day. Bring up Colton Hegwood, and Schiavone looking very frustrated after that, understandably.
He did not like that call. From our vantage point, that looked a little inside. I don't know why I heard something. I thought it hit him.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, maybe that was just the sound of the glove, but I thought it hit him.
Colton Hegwood, first pitch to him, a ball. Yeah, it's something, unfortunately, for Braden Jones that we don't see happen often. He hit 3 Grays batters today. So just a little bit of an off day for him. Again, he's been so good this season. The 1-0.
They're going to need him in the playoffs.
Yeah, the 2-0. Crazy to think that we're only like 2 weeks out from the playoffs.
I know.
Like, actually insane. I feel like this job just started.
Big Train looking to defend their title as Cal Ripken champions.
That one fouled toward the pole next to the Big Train dugout. Count 2-1. Yeah, 5 years in a row the Train have won this league. They'll look to do it again this year. And I think we're going to get a rematch of last year's final probably against the Aces. I mean, that's what it's looking like right now.
Yeah.
The Aces, the only team that's been able to beat the Train multiple times. The 2-1 to Hegwood, fouled back. And you know, there's definitely a little bit of a rivalry there. We can feel it when we go to their field and when they come to us.
Oh yeah.
Cummings sets, fires the 2-2, and down swinging is Colton Hegwood. Back-to-back Ks for Kai Cummings. And now it'll be up to Luke Nowak to keep the Train alive here in the top of the 5th.
All right, let's try this again. Like about getting on base, because you know he's gotten on base. What is it, twice now? This is his 3rd plate appearance.
Yeah.
Bunting.
Yeah, showing bunt, but take it for a ball. Nowak has reached base twice on a walk, but both times been. First time was caught stealing at second, and then 3rd time was fielder's choice. I got him and couldn't get DM at first. The 1-0, that one hit out. Tracking back is Vandenberg, and coming in is the right fielder, Thomas. He'll make the catch. 2 outs. Excuse me, that's the 3rd out for the Train in a 1-2-3 inning for Kai Cummings. Train still down 5-0. Caleb Wiltz back on the mound for the Train. He'll face Patrick Vandenberg first. Heat from Wiltz to get started. Strike 1. Wiltz came in, faced 1 batter in Buford, and recorded the 3rd out. That was needed to end the bottom of the 4th. That one hit foul, caught by Holzheimer, who I guess has entered the game. That'll be out number 1. Looks like Halsey has come in at 3rd base. Don't think we've seen him there before.
No, we have. No, I don't think we have either.
So Holzheimer now at 3rd for Peyton Schultz. Thomas at the plate now for the Grays.
That's a good catch from Holzheimer. He's
Yeah.
always so good at that.
I was gonna say he is really good at tracing those balls and getting perfect catches. Woltz off to a great start, ahead 0-2 right now to Thomas. The 0-2 pitch fouled back. Thomas was hit once, so reach base that way, but then struck out in his last go at it. That one, again, swing, get some contact. Count still 0-2. Woltz, the 0-2, swing and a miss for Thomas. Great stuff from Caleb Woltz. Gets his first K, and 2 batters face, 2 outs.
Good heater there from Woltz.
Now it's going to be Malice, the catcher.
Already 2 outs in the inning.
Yeah, Woltz with the potential for a 1-2-3 inning. Would be the first of the game for the Train. Swing and a miss, off to a good start there. Count 0-1.
But, I mean, it's the offense that really, really needs to get going.
Yeah, if Woltz is going to keep this up, the bats have to back him up. Count 1-1. The Train with just 1 hit this afternoon so far. Well, it's another ball behind now, 2-1 to Malice. The hit was the bunt single from Petre.
Are you serious?
According to
yeah,
my
that's
scorebook,
right,
that's the only hit. Yeah, I am serious.
No, that's right, because the third baseman took a spill.
2-1 now or 2-2. Sorry, to Malice. Swing and missed on that one. Woltz, the 2-2. Down looking goes Malice. Such great work from Caleb Woltz. A 1-2-3 inning. Fist bump it from Schiavone. He deserves it. Awesome, awesome job. Now, can the Train offense back up that excellent pitching from Caleb Woltz? We'll see when we come back.
Yes.
Leading off here in the top of the 6th for Bethesda, it's DM Jefferson, and a pitching change for the Grays. Cummings off the mound, and now it's Sam Stratton from Wofford College. First pitch to DM, strike 1. Cummings with a great 5 innings of work.
Yeah, I was just about to say, like, you got to give him a lot of credit. He's only given up 1 hit and obviously 0 runs. Like, that's...
Yeah, he walked 5 guys, but it doesn't even feel like it happened. Count 1-1 to DM now. 3 Ks, 5 walks, and a hit. Again, the hit just the bunt single from Emilienne. So really great stuff to silence a very talented Big Train offense. The 1-1, swing and a miss from Jefferson. Count 1-2, and Stratton picking up right where Cummings left off. The 1-2, did it get in there? It did. DM goes down looking, and Sam Stratton comes off to a hot start. Up now, Emilienne Pitre.
That was a nasty, nasty breaking ball. I looked up for a second, and it looked like it was going towards the left, and then it cut right down the middle. So that was one heck of a pitch.
Yeah, Pitre, that one grounded to the shortstop. Detman, he'll toss it over in time to Harper at first base. 2 batters, 2 outs for Stratton.
Good backhand grab from the shortstop, Detman.
Yeah. So now it'll be up to Warren Holzheimer batting cleanup in the Peyton Schultz position. Holzheimer had his first extra base hit the other night, I believe, at home against the Thunderbolts.
Holzheimer batting .241.
Count 0-1 to him.
He's been a fun player to watch.
Yeah, he really has. Count now 1-1 to him. Yeah, he's been one of my favorites in the infield.
Yeah, it is more so in the field. That incredible catch that
Anna got. Oh my gosh, such a good photo. Just want to, if you saw that picture on Twitter of Holzheimer's catch, like behind the head or whatever, that was Anna's first time ever shooting a baseball game. And she got that photo, which just speaks to how talented she is. The 2-1 into Holzheimer. Count 3-1 now. But yeah, he's been so fun to watch in the field. And, you know, that Thunderbolts game was a good way to spark maybe some more fun at bat. And he'll take his base on a walk, bringing it up John Kramer. So the 1-2-3 inning hopes shattered for Stratton, as he'll have to face a national champion. I'll never get bored of saying that. Ball to get started to Kramer.
Hopefully he takes that national champion energy into this at-bat, because
the train needs it right now.
Yeah, big time.
Finds the zone there, count 1-1. Again, like Jacob said earlier in the game, the train looking for their 4th straight win. During the 12 days leading up to July 4th, we're kind of tossing back wins and losses and didn't really have a good win streak going.
They played 11. They played 11 straight games. And you know, coaching staff talked about, you know, they just needed a day off to reset.
They've been really good since the holiday/all-star break. Count 2-1 now to Kramer.
And they're back at it tomorrow at Olney.
Count 3-1. Yeah,
our
hopefully
favorite
we'll finish.
Place, yeah.
Jeez, have yet to finish a game at that field. The 3-1, well hit, but straight to Buford. He'll go for the out at first and get there. So 5-3 ground out will do it for the train. Another inning scoreless. Great stuff from Sam Stratton coming in. When we come back, it'll be the Grays bats in the bottom of the 6th. Caleb Woltz still on the mound, going to face the leadoff hitter, Diego Barrett. That one popped up kind of towards us. Going to land on top of the roof of whatever building is next to us, but fouled. Count 0-1. The 0-1 to Barrett, swing and a miss. Count 0-2, and Caleb Woltz picking up right where he left off. I was so impressed when he came in.
Yeah. And again, it's going to be up to the offense. The Big Train will want to, I mean, it's like that with every game, but you got to get on the board, and so far it's not been a good offensive showing for the Train, to say the least.
Woltz now a 1-2 count to Barrett. Barrett was hit by Jones. The last inning, that one chopped, grounded. Woltz going to run for it himself. Cannot get a hand on it. And Barrett going to reach on an infield single.
That was not a very good decision by Woltz. He probably should have let Holzheimer come in for the grab.
I think so too. Holsey was ready to come in.
Yeah.
Woltz tried to take care of it himself, went for it with his bare hand. Couldn't pick it up. And
backhand, bare hand. Like, that's tough to do because then you got to turn around.
So Barrett on first, no outs, and it's going to be Brian Detman. Little pickoff attempt, unsuccessful. First pitch to Detman, hefty swing and a miss. Count 0-1.
Looks like, can't tell who that is in the bullpen. Is that?
I think it's Luke Baker. Yep.
Yes.
So Luke Baker warming up in the pen. He was excellent the last time we saw him. Count 1-1.
Was in Alexandria, right?
Yeah, so again, Braden Jones had kind of struggled in that game, and Train couldn't get a win out, but it was a great showing from Luke Baker. And then he also had a really good game at the Thunderbolts as the closer, I think 2 weeks ago. Another pickoff attempt. Barrett diving back safe.
I think the Big Train has had, I want to say 2 successful pickoff attempts.
Yeah, one from Jones. That was really good, I remember. And then I can't remember.
I know there was one against the Braves in the first outing, the one that got rained out.
Yeah, another pickoff attempt unsuccessful from Woltz.
Looks like they're going to steal here. Oh.
Yeah, he was running. A strike, though. 1-2, and if you heard Jacob's little Diego Barrett
he was going.
Certainly ready to go. Woltz, little eye to Barrett. But he'll send in the 1-2. Got contact, so count still 1-2.
You know what? We need Patrick Chapman in the banana suit right now.
We do. That would probably help. It's not even hot. He could totally put it on. Woltz readying. Another pickoff attempt. Safe again. Really trying to get this this first out. Detman still the 1-2 count. Woltz sets, fires, swinging and missing. Schiavone pops up. Will they get the tag? They will. Diego Barrett out at second. And a nice way to finish for the Train defense. Keep these Grays to just a 5-run lead. Finally, the defense starting to back up the pitchers a little bit. It's really good stuff.
Jason Schiavone with an excellent toss over, and that will go to break.
There's a little debate on the field, and I'm also wondering because I thought there was just one out on the inning. And the scoreboard said none. And so, I also had none on our scoreboard. And the batter, Blancato, is ready to go, telling the train that he's up to bat. And I think I agree with him. I mean,
Yeah.
Barrett had the infield single. He was just tagged out at second. Yeah, the train need to come back out, I was going to say. I was like, oh, geez, is my scoreboard wrong? No.
Yep,
So,
they're going back out.
2 outs now. No runners on.
Huge double play, though.
Huge double play, yeah. Great stuff from the train. But they just need to take care of one more batter, and it's going to be Sam Blancato.
I remember earlier in this game, that was when they scored all the runs. The scoreboard said 1 out, and really there was 2. Like, I was confused, so.
So that was the 3rd K, though, from Woltz to Brian Detman. And then a nice play from Schiavone. That one well hit by Blancato. Tracking back is Kramer, and it is gone. 2nd home run of the game for Sam Blancato. He wanted that at bat, and he showed us why. Oh, my goodness. He is on fire today. There's literally nothing else to say. First pitch, hits a homer, 2nd of the game.
We rarely see home runs in this league in general. We never see 2 home runs from the same guy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That was a bomb.
And from 2 different pitchers. Wolt's first pitch to Harper fouled back, count 0-1. So the Grays now lead 6-0.
Might have to start checking for substances on the bat or something. I don't know.
A ball, count 1-1. Substances, is that what you just said?
Illegal substances.
No. I think it's
Do you remember the incident last year with Max Scherzer?
Yeah.
That was really funny.
That was, yeah. 2-1. I mean, as someone who grew up, like, swimming and, like, loved Olympic swimming, I used to follow it really closely when I actually swam. That was always a storyline. 2-1. Like, illegal substances always came up. But if I had to venture to guess, Sam Blancato is just having a day.
Yep. No. You are correct.
The 3-1 will come in for ball 4. And Harper going to take his base. So after the double play, Train's struggling now to get the 3rd out. First walk from Woltz. He's got 3 Ks, a walk, 2 hits, and a run. Obviously the homer from Blancato.
Yep. And on 32 pitches, too. So he's been good.
A ball to get started to Camphausen. That one popped up foul. Tracing over is Sean Lane in foul territory, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So that'll do it for the bottom of the 6th, but the Grays tack on another run, and it's another homer from Sam Blancato. Getting down to the wire here for Bethesda as they look to make something happen on offense. When we come back, it'll be Sean Lane leading off.
Welcome back inside Nationals Academy. Big Train trailing 6-0. Here at the top of the seventh inning, Sean Lane up to bat for the Big Train. First pitch in, low for a ball. Big Train only one hit so far. That pitch is down and away. 2-0 count. Sean Lane today 0 for 1. The 2-0 popped up foul. Catcher may have a play, and he makes the catch for out number 1. So Lane now 0 for 2. Malice making that catch behind the play. Garrett Felix, sophomore out of Nicholls State. Stratton delivers, swing and a miss for strike 1. Stratton again. High on the fastball for ball 1. 1-1 with 1 out. Allie's back.
I'm back. Count 1-2 to Garrett Felix.
Oh, I forgot to update the score.
That's all good. 1 out. What happened to Sean?
He popped out and the catcher made the play.
Okay. That one grounded to the shortstop, and Felix has wheels, but not enough. Oh, yeah, second baseman Vandenberg gets it to Harper at first. 2 outs for the Train.
Boy, this game's going by quickly. At least the top innings. At least the top innings for Bethesda.
Yeah. So Jason Schiavone here with 2 outs. He's 0 for 2 today. First pitch to him, a ball.
Hearing the noises from the bullpen.
Luke Baker still warming up in the pen, so I think we can expect to see him after the break. That one fouled back. Count 1-1 now for Schiavone.
There's no more Little League games.
Yeah, the game is over. Kid's going to run for it. There's always a race for a foul ball. No way that's getting back to the Grays either. The 1-1, low, ball 2. So Schiavone ahead 2-1. Hegwood on deck, should we see him. The 2-1, another ball.
A little bit outside. Yeah.
Now the boss man checking in to make sure we're doing the right thing. The 3-1 fouled off, full count.
I appreciate it. We have a weird angle. I mean, to me that looked that was the only thing I could think of why that was a ball. It looked outside.
So a full count now to Schiavone with 2 outs. Stratton fires. That one chopped to the shortstop and fielded over to Harper at first. 3 batters, 3 outs for Sam Stratton, and the Train still scoreless as we enter the bottom of the 7th. Welcome back. It's the bottom of the 7th, and a pitching change for the Big Train again. Caleb Woltz went 2 1/3 innings with 3 Ks, 1 walk, 2 hits, 1 run, another homer from Sam Blancato. And now pitching for the Big Train is Luke Baker. Again, the Train still down 6-0. Baker just kind of going to try to keep the Grays offense at bay and give his own offense the best chance possible to mount some sort of a comeback here, but we're already in the bottom of the 7th, so it's do or die for the Train. That one fouled off to get started. It's a good outing from Caleb Woltz.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, there's nothing, outside of that one poor defensive decision.
Yeah.
And he looked sharp.
He did. The 1-1 fouled down the third base side. Holsey going to pop it up and toss it back. Yeah, I mean, you can't really control a guy hitting a home run. He's just hot today. He got one against both pitchers so far. So it happened. So, yeah, I would agree. It was a good outing from Woltz. He should be happy with that. The 1-2 from Baker. Shoney really tried to frame that one well, but they'll call it a ball. Yeah, it's getting a little windy. I believe the count is 2-1. The scoreboard says otherwise, but that one hit well. Nowak going to make the catch, and he does. Actually, I think that's Trey. Yeah, Trey Wingett now in center field. So, quick out for Buford to get started, and now Vandenberg at the plate. Baker, first pitch to Vandenberg, ball. Ball 2, well held back by Vandenberg, almost came around there. Find the zone. No, third straight ball from Baker. The 3-0 lands. Count 3-1.
Good pitch from Baker.
Baker, again, a Big Train veteran, played with the Train last season and then came back this year as he was in the transfer portal, and I know Coach Sal was going to help him out there.
No, I actually didn't know he played last year.
Yeah, played for the Train. That'll be a walk.
Is he the only returner?
And then Jack Weeks played for the Train in 2019.
Okay.
So a walk for Baker. Vandenberg going to take his base. Yeah, so Baker played last year for the Train. That's part of the reason he got a hot dog, because they had been talking about it. Catalyst told us, he's like, well, we talked to Luke about it last season, then when he came back, we knew he had to do it. Anyway, so Woods from Jacksonville, and just recently announced he'll be headed to Dayton. Pickoff attempt.
Oh, he is
Vandenberg
going
safe.
to Dayton.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's where he'll be next year. Big congrats to Luke. The hot dog's really good. If you ever get to Povich, you need to try it. First pitch, a ball to Aaron Thomas. A strike there, count 1-1. Vandenberg taking somewhat of a lead on first. Swing and a miss from Thomas. Count now 1-2. Hold on. Baker still eyeing Vandenberg. Sends in the 1-2. That one hit to Petre. One at second. And one at first. A double play. 6-4-3 from the Train. End the top the bottom of the 7th. Great stuff from the Bethesda infield. When we come back, can the Bats get hot? Welcome. Hegwood on the mound now for the Grays is Adam Bogosian from Lafayette College. First pitch to Hegwood. A ball. That one well hit by Hegwood. Grounded out to center field, and it's a base hit. The first hit for the Big Train since the bunt single from Emilian Pitre in the first inning.
Got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah. Train again looking to mount some sort of a comeback down by 6 here in the top of the 8th. A good start from Colton Hegwood will bring up Trey Wingett, who again entered the game in the field last inning, or in the top of the inning. Nope, last inning for Luke Nowak. I think so too. Hegwood taking his lead on first. First pitch to Wingett, a strike. You know, Trey, a guy who really struggled for the first month of this season, but recently has been a bit better at the plate. The last 7 days, he's batting .333. So that one high, ball 1.
Positive vibes, as you like to say. And it was actually at this field where he...
Yeah, the first time we came here, he yelled up to us. The 1-1 to Wingett. Swing and a miss. Count 1-2 now. On deck, DM Jefferson, who's also had himself a game at this field before. Multiple times with the train and in high school. Bogosian giving Hegwood a little look there. The 1-2 to Wingate. In the zone. Down looking is Trey Wingate. First out of the inning for the Grays.
Good pitch from Bogosian. Maybe, Wingate knew it right away.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Bogosian, first pitch from Jefferson. He's showing bunt, and it'll be taken for a ball. Malice was ready behind the plate to try and pick off Hegwood, but Colton stays safe. Taking his lead again. Bogosian eyeing him, readying for the 1-0 to Jefferson. Fires. That one hit, grounded to the second baseman, Vandenberg. He'll toss it to Harper at first, and that'll be a 4-3 ground out for DM. Hegwood will advance into scoring position, but now 2 outs for the train. A lot of pressure for Petre. Petre has been clutch in these 2-out situations before. The train desperately need it right now. First pitch to Petre, popped up, foul out of the field. Count 0-1.
Sounds like someone else warming up in the bullpen.
Andrew Johnson warming up. A ball to Petre, count 1-1. So perhaps Johnson, usually comes in to close. They might bring him in either the bottom of the 8th or the 9th.
Too bad Ray Ash is not here.
I know. Anytime a Terp is on the field, Ray Ash is excited. The 1-1 to Petre. Ball 2. Hegwood taking a hefty lead out on second. Petre pops that one foul again behind the Grays dugout.
That hit the barn.
Yeah, the barn.
The barn roof.
2-2 the count now. There are a lot of things at this field that can get hit.
Yeah.
But not cars, which is nice.
You are right about that.
Feeling very safe in the parking lot.
I remember in Alexandria, you were
Oh
so
my
skeptical.
Gosh. Every foul ball, Michael would go, I think you're fine. I'd be like, thank you. The 2-2 to Petre, ball, count full. Two outs, full count, 1 runner on. Can Petre make something happen here? Bogosian, the pitch, well hit by Petre, but Vandenberg is there, and a 4-3 ground out will do it. The train leave Colton Hegwood stranded on second, still down 6-0 as we enter the bottom of the 8th. Welcome back. Baker still on the mound facing sorry. Audio was probably a little weird there for a second. But facing Malice. 1-1 count now after he fouls that one off. Malice the catcher for the Grays, and we again see Andrew Johnson warming up in the pen. Believe he'll just come in to close. Should there be a bottom of the ninth, actually? Yeah. Baker, another ball behind now, 2-1 to Malice. Train had a really good inning with Baker in the bottom of the 7th with the 6-4-3 double play. That one well hit. Coming over is DM Jefferson, but Wingett will make the catch in center. 1 out. Good hustle there from Wingett. I thought that ball would drop. I didn't think he would make it, but good on him, and he also had a good backup in DM Jefferson. Yeah, great communication, too, from those two guys out in the outfield. Now it's Diego Barrett, the left fielder. First pitch to him from Baker. That one grounded fair to Holzmer. He'll toss it over to Sean Lane, and a 5-3 connection will take care of another out. Holzmer he had a lot of power on that throw, too. Yeah, again, this is the first time we've seen him in the corner. He's really been in short or second base when he's played for the Train in the infield, and he's doing a good job at third base today. Now at the plate, Brian Detman. Baker fires to get started against Detman with a ball. So we had a little break yesterday, but tomorrow the Train will still be on the road. We'll go to the Crop Dusters. Another ball. And then Tuesday we'll be at Alexandria before we come home on Wednesday for a doubleheader against the Giants. We'll finish that game that got rained out a few Saturdays ago. We literally just saw Luke Nowak hit a single, and that was it. Third straight ball from Baker. I will say, rainouts suck, but if you see the stuff that goes on in the press box and the shenanigans, it is a treat to watch. It's kind of fun. We have Richard, our PA announcer, doing a guitar solo with the mic stand in the pouring rain. Yeah, it's been a time. Kind of go. And Michael doing Gundam stuff. Yeah. It's been fun. Baker, the 3-1 comes for a ball. So can't complete another 1-2-3 inning. Detman going to head to first. Rainouts have actually been a ton of fun. We really goof around up in the press box at Povich, but we haven't had a true doubleheader yet. We've just had to finish games. So Wednesday will certainly be interesting, and then Friday will also be a doubleheader because of the rainout yesterday against SoCo. I think I'm in charge of writing this game stories for 3 makeup games. Oh my gosh. A ball to get started here against Blancato, the man of the afternoon. Oh my goodness, 2 home runs. Can he get a third against the third Big Train pitcher? Hopefully not. Baker, a strike into Blancato, count 1-1. How do you do you interview the guys after, between games, when they've been made up? Or do you just kind of rock with it? It depends. The last 2 Crop Dusters game I didn't, because, it was kind of a quick turnaround for them, and, they're focused on the next game. But we'll see. Foul, count 1-2. Yeah, true. We haven't been going down to do interviews, so I was just wondering. Anywho, Luke Baker ahead now 1-2, just 1 strike away from a ending. Bottom of the 8th. The 1-2. A ball, count evens. The 2-2 to Blancato. Swing and a miss. Huge. Finally. He's not superhuman. He actually struck out. Another confusing situation. I had 2 outs on my scoreboard. I knew that was the 3rd out. The Train didn't come off the field. Maybe a little scarred from the last time, but that was the 3rd out. Luke Baker takes care of business, strikes out Blancato, the guy who's been so hot this afternoon. Train will have one more shot to mount a comeback against the Grays in the top of the ninth. Welcome back. For Grays, you can tell they really want this win because they've put Kai Alexis on the mound. He just graduated high school. He's going to be at Georgetown in the fall. He's pitched 10 2/3 innings for the Grays, 4 hits, no runs, 21 strikeouts, and 3 walks. He's been credited with a save. It's Warren Holzmer at the plate. First pitch hits Holzmer. So not a great start from Lexus, just as I was gassing him up.
Yeah.
Halsey going to take his base and bring up Kramer.
They got a long way to go. If they end up losing, this is one you could easily shake off.
Yeah.
They have the Big Train. They have the offensive capability to, get the bats rolling.
Yeah. So 0-1 the count to Kramer at the moment. Halsey taking his lead on second. Kramer fouls that one off toward the Grays dugout, count 0-2. Lexus, a very impressive pitcher in this league. I believe he was a Ripken League All-Star, and again, he just graduated high school. He went to Jackson Reed High School, formerly Wilson, in the district, so he's a local kid. And the 0-2 comes into Kramer. Ball. But yeah, I agree. I mean, I think the Train can shake this one off. They'll take on Olney tomorrow in Olney. That's always a fun atmosphere, even though the game's never finished. I've always had a good time there.
Yeah, no, the food there is great. I always get a shaved ice. And
the 1-2 fouled off again. The players, all the pitchers who aren't pitching, always get a shaved ice.
yeah, no, I always find that really, really funny.
Yeah, they're always mobbing the shaved ice truck. But yeah, I like going to First Responders Field, so I'm excited. And then Tuesday we'll be on the road at Alexandria, and that's sure to be a good one as well. Train will look for some revenge. The 1-2, well hit by Kramer. Fair down the first base side. Halsey going to push for 1. Kramer pushing for 2. Halsey going to go all the way. And an RBI double for the Big Train. John Kramer, welcome to Bethesda. Oh, my goodness. First hit as a Big Train player for John Kramer, and comes when they need it the most. 1 run tacked on.
Oh.
Prevented the shutout. An RBI double from John Kramer.
Great swing from Kramer. And yeah, you said it. Welcome to Bethesda. That's that national champion in them, probably.
So no outs. It's now Sean Lane at the plate. First pitch to Lane. Strike. I've kind of noticed that the guys who come in just kind of need a little time to warm up. Like DM Jefferson came in and only his first game, struck out 3 times, and then hit a double in the top of the ninth, just like John Kramer just did right here. Lane swinging, count 0-2. So, you know, it just takes a little bit of time to warm up to Rivkin League baseball and wooden bats like we've talked about several times. But I'm excited to see what Kramer can continue to do.
Why does the scoreboard say 6-2?
They're wrong.
Okay, yeah, they've been wrong.
Inconsistent all day. I don't trust that. Yeah. Lexus, the 0-2 to Lane. Ball. Lexus, the 1-2, another ball. Count evens. Sean Lane staying alive here. Lexus will step off the mound. Look to reset.
Something's going on in left field. Oh, okay.
Maybe there was a ball or something.
I think maybe the gate wasn't closed. That's what it looked like to me.
Lexus gonna ready for the 2-2. Sends it into Lane. And he goes down swinging. 1 out for the Grays. A strikeout from Kyle Lexus.
Was that fake crowd noise that I just hear?
Yes, it was. It most certainly was.
I haven't heard like fake crowd noise since like when sports didn't have fans, like during the pandemic.
Yeah. Garrett Felix now at the plate for the Train.
We don't have that problem at Shirley Povich Field.
No, we're always packed. That one popped up. Tracking back is Buford. Can he get there? He can. He makes the catch, and that's 2 outs.
Boy, he's had one heck of a game in the field today.
Yeah, he really has. So now it'll be up to Jason Schiavone to try and make something happen, but again, the Train down by 5. This one's looking a bit out of reach. Lexus just in search of that final out. First pitch to Schiavone in the zone. Again, John Kramer out there on second after the RBI double that sent home Halsey. The 0-1 from Lexus, a ball. Lexus sets. Sends in the 1-1. Another ball.
He's taking his time here.
Yeah. Again, just 1 out away from ending the game and giving his team the first win over the Big Train all year. The 2-1.
We did not fall for that frame.
Yeah, 3rd straight ball. Lexus, the 3-1. That one swung on almost whiffed, but got a little bit of contact, and count now full to Jason Schiavone. Lexus, the 3-2 fouled, so Schiavone gonna extend this at bat. Not going down yet. The 3-2 popped up again. Malice gonna look for it. Can he make the catch? Yes, he does. Oh my goodness. Stuck his glove out perfectly. Schiavone can't even believe it. The perfect catch from Malice to end the game, and the DC Grays take down the Train 6-1. Unfortunately for the Train, they fall, cannot find the fourth win. They move to 18-6 on the season. The Grays move to 8-17, so definitely still a long ways to go, but good on them. Worst team in the league right now, taking down the best. The Train will be back in action tomorrow night in Olney. Hopefully we can finish a Crop Dusters game for once. Not the best outcome, but some good pitching from Caleb Waltz and some good pitching from Luke Baker, and excited to see John Kramer get in on the offensive action. But yeah, just not the day, Jacob.
Yeah, but those three things you just said, that was really it.
Yeah.
for the Big Train. The offense was not very good. Braden Jones struggled. But again, if it gets one, you could easily shake off and get back at it tomorrow against the Crop Dusters. Those games have been close. And yeah, it should be an exciting one tomorrow.
Yeah, it should. So we'll be back tomorrow at, I believe it'll be a 5 p.m. start because it's Olney, so make sure to tune in. Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. Wasn't the Trains after